What's going on, everyone? Thanks for checking out this Fallout 76 video. In this one I'm going to be showing off spending 5,000 scrip to the Purveyor. I'm honestly hoping for a fixer with faster fire rates, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. But hey, a man can dream, right? I feel like that'll go perfect with my VAT sneak build that I got going on. Now keep in mind, all of this scrip isn't just mine. I'm actually just spending a little over 2,000 of this 5,000 scrip. Well, it isn't exactly 5,000. I just rounded it up a bit. I think it's like 4,800 or 4,900, something like that. It's pretty much 5,000. So hopefully you all find this enjoyable. If you do, consider taking a little bit of your time and leaving a like. I feel like this is some content that most of the Fallout 76 community will enjoy, because you get to see all of these different legendaries that we get from the Purveyor. So let's go ahead and get into this. Wish me luck, y'all. I'm hoping for something solid for my VAT sneak build. I'm going to be spending it all straight on 3-star legendary ranged weapons. Come on, the fixer. An assassin's crossbow. What the? That's an awkward start. I'm not going to lie. Immediately when I see bashing damage on a ranged weapon, it immediately turns me off. Just makes me want to puke. I'm sure a lot of you can agree with that. A mutant's minigun. 50 damage resistance while aiming. I mean, that's some decent perks, but I don't know. Something I'm probably not going to keep, to be honest. Vampire's Flamer, ooh! Plus 10% damage while aiming. The Vampire Effect, which gains us brief health regeneration when we hit an enemy. And 90% reduced weight, which isn't something super terrible to have on a Flamer, but not something I'm necessarily looking for. This isn't too terrible, though. Let's see what we got next here. Mutant Salvage Assaultron Head, huh? Charged by reloading repeatedly. The more charges, the higher the damage. Irradiates users. Damage increased by 10% if you are mutated, 25% faster fire rate, and plus 250 damage resistance while reloading. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna straight turn this into Scrip. Ooh, a bloodied weapon. Does more damage, lower our health, 50% limb damage, and plus 50 damage resistance while aiming. Well, this has some pretty decent perks on it, especially how it's bloodied. Although it's not something I'm necessarily looking for. Next. Mutant's double-barreled shotgun. That's critical shots do plus 50% damage, damage increased by 10% if we're mutated, and faster movement speed while aiming. Anti-armored fat man. What the heck? Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Berserker's Gauss Rifle. Oh my gosh, it has bashing damage as a perk. That's trash immediately when I see that on a ranged weapon. Okay, so what we got next here? Nocturnal's Pipe Bolt Action Pistol. Oh man. Nocturnal and bashing damage? That is a hideous weapon. Oh man, those perks are awful. I think I just puked a little in my mouth. My last one. And of course, it's garbage. What a waste of a bunch of scrip. Man. Oh well. We got another round. I got some more scrip on another character. That sucks though. Alright. Here we go again. Hoping for a solid fixer, honestly. I don't think I can get it on this account, however, because I don't think I've unlocked the plan for it. But that's alright. Let's see what kind of weapons we get. Auto grenade launcher. That's horrible. Oh, nice. What a surprise. We got some more garbage. 2-shot cryolator. 25% faster fire rate as well on this? What? And now this... this is an awesome weapon. Wow, this is... Oh man, I got lucky with this. You don't really see good solid cryolators out there. I might have to make me a heavy build now just for this. This would be awesome to use against the Scorchbeast Queen. Just seeing her slow down because of the cryo damage. That faster fire rate plus the 2-shot on this? Oh man. I can't believe I just pulled this. I wasn't even thinking about a cryolator. It's cool because you don't hardly ever see players using this around in the wasteland. One, because of the ammo. It's pretty tricky to make that because it does require crystal to craft it. Also, it's just rare to be able to get a solid cryolator. So we got one solid weapon, at least, out of so far 13 3-star weapons. Nice. Berserker's 10mm submachine gun. No. Berserker's flamer. I'm not a Berserker's kind of guy. I typically have high damage resistance. Just not for me, I guess. Another Berserker's weapon. My goodness. An assassin's crossbow. At least this time it doesn't have that bashing damage perk. But still not my playstyle whatsoever. Oh, a Gatling gun. However, the perks on it are not looking so hot whatsoever. What a surprise. I mean, if that instigating could have swapped with like Furious or Bloodied, and if it could also have faster fire rate, then we're talking about a solid Gatling gun setup. But instigating plus a VATS perk on a Gatling gun isn't really my forte. Honestly, I don't see myself really using VATS all that much on a heavy gun like this. And more trash. Man, that sucks. So what do we got up last here on this character? Oh wow, would you look at that once again? What a surprise. More trash. Me and the Purveyor have like a love-hate relationship. Mainly hate, but sometimes, you know, she can be lovable. Like for instance, when I got that 2-shot cryolator from her. Now that was some love. Let me go ahead and script a lot of the stuff that I just got and turn some more in. So far I've spent 2,000 script. I'm gonna spend an extra 100 more script here. Forgot to do that on my other character. See what we get. Berserker's radium rifle. I'm getting a lot of berserker weapons. Now I'm gonna go on my other character. So far we've spent 2,100 script. Alright, so I'm gonna spend an extra 100 script here on my main. Hoping for a good fixer! Oh my gosh. Of course. A legendary weapon with the bashing damage perk. Alright! Yeah! Alright! I don't know how many of these I've gotten. Sheesh! So out of 22 weapons so far purchased from the Purveyor, we've only gotten really one solid weapon. Oh my, this is horrible. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing you a clip from my buddy the Lucid Sage on Xbox over him splurging 1,000 script with the Purveyor. Let's go ahead and see what all he gets. He's also going to be purchasing 3-star legendary ranged weapons. Okay. Starting off strong here with a Zealot's missile launcher. Just kidding. That is some hot trash. Anyways, next up here we got a Berserker's gamma gun. Once again, some more garbage. Oh! A quad Tesla rifle. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have the greatest perks on it, but that quadruple ammo capacity on a Tesla rifle is amazing to have. Because you can just spam your shots. The other perks involve VATS. That's kind of horrible to have with a Tesla rifle, to be honest with you. I mean, in my opinion, I don't really VATS much with one. Especially when you got quadruple ammo capacity on it. Because once again, you just spam your shots. You don't have to really VATS your opponents. Mutant Slayer's 10mm submachine gun. Yeah, that's not good. Next. An auto grenade launcher. Man, he's having just as horrible luck as I was. Next. Troubleshooter's combat shotgun. Woo! Things are not looking so hot. Anyways, next up, a suppressor's 10mm pistol with some pretty horrible perks. Anyways, next up here we got, oh man, a bloodied Gauss rifle. Okay. This is actually pretty solid and has the perk where VATS critical shots do plus 50% extra damage. That's pretty solid to have on a Gauss rifle because players do VATS quite a bit with the weapon. The plus 50 damage resistance while aiming could be better, but still overall that's a pretty solid roll. Let's see what we got up next here. What? A Furious minigun? Now this is awesome to have on a minigun because as we know how much ammo these things hold. And as you can see, in case you don't know what the Furious effect does, damage increases after each consecutive hit on the same target. So that can add up. Also, it has 25% faster fire rate too. And that VATS critical meter fills 15% faster. isn't necessarily the greatest perk, but 25% faster fire rate plus that Furious effect is a really solid roll to have on a minigun. Anyways, last up here, we got a Stalker's Black Powdered Pistol. Yeah, this is horrible. So he managed to get a few good ones. So far in total, we have spent now 3,200 Scrip, and you have seen the odds of the weapons that we have gotten. Not too many good ones out of how much Scrip we have splurged with. Okay, so up next here I have someone else that's spending the Scrip on Xbox Live. Once again, I'll leave the gamer tags of these players that helped out with this 5,000 Scrip spin down below in the description. But yeah, as you can see, the Purveyor had a discount going on during this person's clips as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Starting off with the Assassin's 50 cal machine gun. Yeah, the perks aren't looking so hot with that. Up next here, we got an anti-armor harpoon gun. This is actually pretty decent. VATS critical shots do plus 50% more damage, plus 1 agility, and, you know, the anti-armor effect ignores 50% of the target's armor. Anyways, next up here, we have a Berserker's plasma pistol. That's not so great. Next, we got a Mutant Slayer's submachine gun. Once again, the perks aren't looking so hot with this either. Next here, we got an Executioner's sickle. This is also looking pretty horrible. Next up here, we got an Exterminator's death tambo. I don't really find the Exterminator perk too useful, unless you might be using it in the Vault 94 raid. Then I could actually see some use out of it. Anyways, next up here, we got a Ghoul Slayer's baseball bat. Oh my, that's horrible too. Anyways, up next here, we got, once again, some garbage. And next up here, we got, a bloodied combat shotgun. Okay, this actually looks pretty good. The bloodied effect, of course, you know, makes us do more damage, lower our health. Also has VATS critical shots, do plus 50% more damage, and plus 1 agility. That's overall a pretty solid roll. Anyways, next up here, we got a Mutant Slayer's Gauche rifle. Once again, some more garbage. Alright, so here's another clip from that person. Let's go ahead and see what else we get. This time we're going to be starting it off, spinning it on some 3-star legendary melee weapons. Starting off with an Executioner's guitar sword. Yeah, this isn't looking so hot. So next up we got a Instigating baton. Once again, some garbage. Things are not looking so hot whatsoever. Next up here we got a Mutant's combat knife. Wow. Once again, some more trash. So now we're going to switch it up a bit. We're going to purchase some 3-star legendary ranged weapons again. And we got some more trash. An Executioner's ultrasight laser pistol with some horrible perks. Next up here, we got an auto grenade launcher. Once again, garbage. Even has that bashing damage on it. Sheesh. Next up, we got an Assassin's Gatling plasma with some horrible perks. So last up here for this clip, we got a bloody 10mm submachine gun. Ooh, this is actually pretty solid. Bullets explode for area damage, has the bloodied effect, and it has 15% faster reload. That's a pretty good roll. Better than a lot of the other rolls that we got from these. Anyways, now here's the last and final clip over splurging with the Purveyor. Let's see if we get anything good. So we got another Assassin's Gatling plasma with some pretty horrible perks. Next up here, we got a quad cryolator. What? The cryolator already holds quite a bit of ammo, so it being quad, that's pretty insane. Also has plus 50% limb damage and 25% less VATS action point cost. This is a pretty solid weapon, especially if you're a heavy build. Anyways, next up here, we got a Hunter's combat shotgun. That's definitely some garbage. That Hunter effect isn't really that useful whatsoever. Anyways, next up here, we got a Stalker's crossbow. That's pretty horrible. So now let's go ahead and switch it up a bit. Let's see what we get from some 3-star legendary melee weapons. And we got a Zealot's sickle. Woo, what a surprise again. Some more garbage. So here we go, guys. The last and final one. And we got an Exterminator's multi-purpose axe. My goodness. We just spent a ton of Scrip. About 5,000 Scrip. I just rounded it up a bit. I think we spent about 4,900 or so. And overall, out of all the weapons we got, a lot of them were trash. But we did find a few good ones. Not every single one was horrible. So, I guess that's good. I would love to hear all the good ones that you've managed to get from the Purveyor. I personally loved how I got that 2-shot cryolator. That was actually a pretty solid one, and I do have a new character that I've started to level up. So I think I'm going to make that a heavy build character, just because I got that. Just the most difficult part is acquiring the ammo, because it takes that crystal to craft it. That can be kind of tedious. If you have any tips on how to get crystal fast, I would love to know. Feel free to write it in the comments. I'm sure that could also help out some other players as well that reads it. I might even pin the comment for a little while too, if I find it very informative. But yeah, I guess that's our wrapping up this video, everyone. Hopefully you found this enjoyable. If you did, once again, consider taking a little bit of your time and leaving a like. The support is greatly appreciated. And hey, if you're new around here, maybe consider giving my channel a chance and sticking around subscribing. As always though, all of that is totally up to you. Until next time, everyone, remember to try to stay safe out there in the wasteland. Peace.